Good afternoon, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? It is finally freaking Friday. Hope y'all have a great weekend planned. I hope y'all all stay away from YouTube for the weekend. Clear your minds, get your minds right. Don't worry about all the drama. It'll be here Monday when you come back. I promise you. I haven't done a live in a while. Well, maybe a week. I did one last week, but it was paranormal, so I really wasn't talking. So I have this thing where I don't know where some people get the audacity that they're owed something in any of the cases we cover here. We're not owed anything. We choose to do this. We're not hired by any type of LE. Hello, Shug. Hello, Maze. Welcome in, beautifuls. My two long lost mods. But yeah, no, we're not owed anything. We're, like I said, we choose to do this. We're not paid employees by far. Some are paid employees through YouTube because they choose to be employed through YouTube. And then it drives people crazy. Not just me, but a bunch of other people. When, your theories and your speculations turn into the rumors. How, may you ask? Because as a creator, when we say something, some of the subs have that loyalty to us to believe what we say. And I'm not saying that creators aren't telling the truth or, whatever. They do what they choose on their own channels. But if you believe everything you are told and you run to another chat and tell what you were told in the last live, then it becomes the rumor. Then that's how all creators get looked at as like liars, basically. And it's not right, because there's a lot of us that aren't out there for that reason, or out there for the money, or out there for the clicks and the views. Grant you, all of that is always nice to have, because it takes a lot to run a channel and to keep it going. But that's not what this live is about at all. It's about how creators will listen to another creator and get the misinformation and then broadcast it on their channel. Then from that channel, it goes to another channel and another channel. So therefore, that's how the rumor starts. Like with Summer's case, like this is the biggest mess of a case I have ever looked into. It's been a mess since day one. Everybody is to blame on that one, because with there not being much facts in this case, everything people say, people tend to believe. And it just all I'm saying is, if whatever I say, and if you don't believe me, if you have any doubt in me, fact check what I say. That's all I can say. I am not here to try to lie about any case. I just want to bring the cases to awareness. But, other channels like to dig into the background, and I'm not here to do all that. While it's nice to have information like that, sometimes that information you're digging up has nothing to do with the case at hand. Period. Like, I don't understand what is the obsession with blaming people that passed away. Um, like, it's not like you're going to get any information from them. They're 6 feet under. Even if they had something to do with the case, like, it's not going to do any good to bring up somebody that passed away. And I think they do that for a deflection. And you've really got to have a closed mind to really believe that the person that passed away is the person that had something to do with it. I mean, there is a lot of gullible subs, and I'm not saying you guys are gullible by no means. I'm just saying in general that they take everything the creator says for what it's worth. And that's when it becomes where the people have the money issue and the super chat issue. It doesn't matter if somebody makes money off of their channel. That is what they're there for. They're making it regardless that they get the extra money through Cash App or the super whatever. They're making money through YouTube. Every click, every view, they get money toward on their check. So regardless, there shouldn't be no issue with if they're making money off their channel. That's how some choose to live. That's how some choose to make their living, because they can't get out and do anything else for health or other personal reasons. No, I don't have nothing to say about anybody that does it, but there's got to be a limit. Like, there has got to be a limit, because some of these channels have made bukus of money off of these cases. And, it was best said way back when, I never really thought about it like this, but it was said, how to make money on YouTube. Find a missing kid and exploit the hell out of it. And I don't believe in that. I think that is the most disgusting and vile reason to be on YouTube. I just don't think I don't think it should be a thing. And like, the rumors are just getting to the point where people are just not wanting to cover the case, don't want to even talk about it, because there's so much BS and certain creators that are creating more BS. And there's one certain creator that just I don't really have nothing to say about it, her or her two channels, because she's a vile person. Oh my goodness, y'all. Like, I just can't believe some of the things that she has said. And She was on Andrew's panel yesterday. She was on Nana's last night. And the things she says is horrible. Just horrible. Like, as a true crime creator, we have all came to an understanding that all minors are off the table in any case. We do not talk about the minors. H, at the time, was still a minor. Whether or not he's about to be 18, it doesn't matter. He was still a minor at the time, therefore he is off limits. And this person whose channel is all about Dawn, like everything she creates is about Dawn. She said some horrible things in a few of her videos. And one of her videos is really, the title of it is, excuse you, the title of the video is just disgusting itself. But I'm not going to say her name over here. If you guys have been following along, you guys know who it is. And you guys know I'm not a basher. I don't bash people. I might jokingly make fun of them, but this is not joking. I'm dead ass serious. What's wrong with you? Hold on a minute, y'all. All right, so I'm back. So this whole thing is like, it's getting out of the hand with all the cases that are, I can't say all the cases, it's only one case. One case that everybody wants to have their opinion on, which is not a bad thing. It's not bad to theorize. It's not bad just to strategize. It's not bad to do any of this. But once you get that one theory stuck in your head, and the first time you say it out online, that's it. It goes. It goes. It goes like a wildfire. Like, then that's where the rumor comes in. That's the rumor at hand. And it's crazy. It's pathetic. Why spread a rumor if you don't know it's true? I think I've heard about 10 new rumors with Summer's case in the last, say, 3 days. 10 new rumors, if not more. It's getting ridiculous. Ellie really needs to come out and debunk some of these damn theories, or what's that word? Whatever the other word is. Theories, or not strategies. What the hell is that word? I'm so blank. I had everything I know I wanted to say, and I know I'm not even saying half of what I wanted to say. There, shit. Oh well, it doesn't matter. But once that theory is put out there, it's put out there. Like, and the people just go with it, and they're like, well, I heard this and I do believe it. Or this person doesn't know them personally, but knows facts in the case. How the hell do you know a fact if you don't know them personally? If you're not even from the place that they are from, how do you know their facts? You don't. Because the only fact we really know is Summer's missing. We know that Elise said that the dog's tractor sent down to the creek, down the trail. And then supposedly there's a couple footsteps in the background, which, doesn't make any sense for it to be one footprint in each spot unless the creek is running through it. Then I could see maybe she had one foot in the creek and one foot on land. Only in one spot just doesn't make any sense. I just It just doesn't make any sense to me. I wish somebody could make it make sense, but nobody can make sense to me at all. Not one thing do these people say can they make it make sense. But it doesn't matter because, like I said, can't nobody make it make sense to me. Like, it, everybody's screaming justice for Summer, where's Summer? But yet everybody wants to talk about her parents. That's not how Summer. On a day-to-day basis does not have nothing to do with Summer. I'm sorry, they still gotta live. They still gotta work. Whether they have a missing kid or not, you still gotta live. It's not free to live here. It's just getting ridiculous in my eyes. And I'm not condemning any creators. Creators are going to do what they want to do. They're going to say what they want to say on their own channels. I have no issue with that. I don't tell another creator what they can and can't do. That's them. But I know I try. And this is why I'm still debating whether or not to stop. Because I really can't do the ongoing investigations. I mean, I really can't. Like, I can't dig like that. I rather cover the trial. I rather cover and talk about cases that have already been done and convictions. See if there's anything else that we've missed. Or, I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Hey, Cher. How are you, sweetheart? But yeah, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, it's just ridiculous. And I'm sure, I know Cher knows what I'm saying. I know she knows how I'm feeling. Even if we are at different spectrums, she does. I know she understands. Because, I mean, it's not just with Summer's case, it's with any case that we cover. As a creator, it is difficult to try to maintain and try to do the right thing, but you got so many damn people on here that are just so, oh God. Have you met the new one, Cher? Oh, nothing. I'm just bitching about how the rumors get started and people don't understand that, you know, some creators have like the following that the people believe and hold on to everything they say, and that sometimes we shouldn't say things until we know it's true, or because them theories get turned into the lies and theories get turned into the rumor so damn quick. And once it's put out there, you know it for yourself. It's out there. It doesn't matter if it was something you were just thinking about. People are going to believe it regardless. Oh no, it's not getting me down. Like, that's one thing I can say. No matter what, I don't get the the backlash like most of the bigger channels do. Like, I'm glad I'm a small channel for that reason, because I don't get the trolls and I don't get the clip channels and I don't get, the idiots in here constantly talking crap to me. I don't get it. But that's not why. It's just a lot of my friends like you and Nana, I watch what you guys go through on a daily, and it hurts me to watch you guys go through that kind of stuff. You know, um, and it's just not what we're here for. Like, they want us to put out the information, but sometimes there is no information to put out. So people invent things for us to talk about. Like, we'll pick up something from the chat and be like, well, I don't know if that's true. And it's just, some things are just beyond ridiculous, honestly. Oh, really? Yay. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta take that off. I thought I took it off. And I'm just saying, it's just creators as a whole. I know a lot of us pay attention to what we say and how we say it, but then you got the one casual creator that wants to have no filter. But when you're dealing with a missing kid case, you have got to have a filter. You have got to watch what you say. I mean, you just got to pay attention. And sometimes just people just don't do it. They don't care what they say or how they say it. And it's just not right. It's not right. And I can't with some of these creators out here. Oh, I can't. It, it's just one of those things, I guess. Like, some people have morals. Some people have respect, and then you got some that don't have either. And I've learned a lot over the last 2 years from various different creators. And me as a smaller channel, I've learned what to and not to do, or what to say and what not to say. And if you haven't learned that in the last 2 years with dealing with the Summer Wells case, you really haven't learned shit. Hold on. phone rings. Oh, that's where everybody's at. Ziggy's. I tried to go live when there was nobody else live, but first time in a while that I've been live. But anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, like we've gotta really look at who the information is coming from before people start believing it. Damn it. You gotta believe who you gotta take it with a grain of salt when you're listening to creators. And that's any creator, honestly. Unless they have some direct involvement, then you really gotta take a grain of salt. And then even if they do have direct indirect involvement with it, you still gotta take it with a grain of salt because they may be out for their 15 minutes of fame. You don't know that, but there is so much misinformation going around. It's not even funny. Like the stuff I heard yesterday, I just can't believe that somebody would say stuff like that. And people are okay with it. I mean, I know people love to listen to the drama and love to argue their opinions and their points. But it doesn't mean it's truth. Like I said, I've had to hear about 10 different rumors, new rumors. Actually, some are not new. Some are from the beginning of the case that have already been debunked, and somebody's bringing them back up. Well, if they've already been debunked once, what makes you think it's going to go through again because you're saying it? Like the only reason I feel like the only reason why people listen to her is because of how she says things, not what she says, but how she says things. And frankly, that's not what's important on how somebody says it. Because if it was debunked once, it's going to be debunked again, no matter what. Why bring it back up? Oh, that's because you're new. You're new. You may not be new as a sub, but you're new as a creator. Um, and you just run with things that you've heard throughout the cases. But a lot of stuff that you heard throughout these cases from certain creators is completely false, and that's why certain creators are no longer on the platform. I mean, I don't think their channels have been directly taken away. I just think they got busted and I said, forget it. Why keep going? That's just me. That's my opinion. That's just how I feel. But I'll tell you, I am a nobody with any of these cases. All I want is the kids found. And I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of my friends as creators want as well, the kids to be found. So, all the other information is is indirectly wrong. Indirectly wrong. It's false. Like, we have no proof. Just because somebody said it doesn't mean it's truth. Because one person said it and then somebody followed that person's lead and said it doesn't make it truth either. We don't know what is true. And, not sticking up for the Wells or nothing, but I'm just saying. How many people would have seriously thought that there was any type of SA involved if Don's sisters never mentioned it? I wonder how many people really would have thought that was a thing to be involved in it. And not for nothing, I was saying this last night on Nana's panel before I lost signal. You know, I'm not saying that they're lying about what happened because, Don admitted it to one of them anyway. But they took papers. They went and took papers out on them. But that was almost a year and a half ago. Because I don't want to say it was directly in the beginning. I think it was like a few months after. So they went and pressed charges or whatever on him in Utah. But he never got arrested for it, y'all. So people are saying, he's an RSO. No, he's not RSO. He's never been registered. So then they went to he's an SO. Well, still, he's never got in trouble for it. So you can't say that either. Because we do not know if anything like that was happening. There's no proof or evidence. I mean, I don't believe a word JSB says. So, I mean, her saying she's seen them walking out of the bathroom, which is impossible, or seeing them through the window is impossible. And I don't know what to think about the shower issue. It's, to me, it's pretty gross if it was, she was of, age to notice things. But there is no law against it either. So, I mean, it's disgusting no matter which way you look at it, honestly. And yes, for you brainiacs out there that don't believe Summer was enrolled in school, she was. That was even put on the news. It was even put on the news what school she was supposed to be going to. Hello, Kiko. How are you? Yeah, I heard it earlier. Somebody sent me. I haven't watched it though. Um, Somebody sent it to me early this morning. I was like, oh Lord, I'm not even dealing with this crap right now. I will go back and watch it in a little bit. I don't think my signal will be strong enough for me to do that right now. But I mean, I'm not on that stream to like believe what Fred Hill or his girlfriend really have to say, considering Fred now is blaming a person that can't even defend himself. So it's kind of weird how these things happen. It seems to be like anybody that passes away that surrounds the case, not even involved in the case, but surrounds the case, if they passed away, they're automatically the person. There's several people that have passed away that are surrounding the case. But I'll watch it. I'll keep an open mind and I will watch it. I don't have anything bad to say about Ziggy. Like, she does what she does. It's her channel. She can do what she wants. She can say what she wants. Like, I think she's learned a lot too in the last 2 years. So I mean, I think she's doing a lot better, in my opinion, as a creator. I mean, I've personally met Ziggy. We didn't talk a whole lot. I mean, we talked a little bit, but it was what it was. It wasn't like no rude, nothing rude. But it's okay. Like, I'll watch it and I'll see what is said about it, and I don't know. Maybe I'll put a community post because I don't know what I'm going to do about doing the lives. Have we ever heard that from Ellie, or is that one thing that Ellie was trying to keep to themselves? Because I don't remember Fred, anything about Fred Hill's land. I don't think. I'll go back and look at my all the news and TBI things I have. I don't ever remember that, but just because I don't remember it doesn't mean it didn't happen. But there has been a lot of talk about that here in the last couple months. So maybe Summer did leave the house and went up there. Like, I've always thought that somebody took her. So whether or not because that, like, the dog scent stopped at the creek, that doesn't mean she didn't walk through the creek. You're not going to be able to smell through the creek. It's only going to be on land. So I'm pretty sure that creek flows all the way around through, all of Beach Creek. It just parts off into and then gets a different name. So what if she did walk the creek to Fred's house? I'm telling you, them kids knew that area better than some of the adults. I don't care what anybody says. Them kids knew them woods better than anybody else. I wouldn't doubt the boys walking the creek in summer following them. You know what I mean? On many of days, hot days. Like, heck, when I went there last year, I wanted to jump in the creek. I was so damn hot. Fred also said the scent went up his driveway in an interview that is probably something Ellie would not release. Just interested. They both said it. Yeah, but because they are boyfriend and girlfriend, they're in cahoots. So, she could be just repeating what he says. I'm not saying that's what she's doing, but that's something in my opinion. But it is pretty interesting. You're right. Like, why would her scent be up there? Unless she was up there with Don or Candace a few days before she went missing. Because her scent can stay scent. They can smell her scent on the road or dirt, whatever, for like a few days after her initial being there. So it's not to say she was there that day. It could have been a few days before, and they were still picking up her scent. I don't know. That would be for Fred and his girlfriend to answer why was her scent on their land, in the driveway. Either she walked up there herself, or she was brought up there, and they got out of the vehicle and got back in. Like if Don or Candace went up there for some odd reason, and she got out of the car with one of them. I'm not saying she was left at Fred's, by no means. I'm just saying, what if she went up there with one of her parents? But it could have been from that day. She could have walked the creek to Fred's house and then got out and walked up the driveway. Maybe he had some animals or something she liked to play with over there. I don't know. Um, Honestly, I think it's probably about the same length as the wells. But I was at the road, so I can't measure. Like, there's so many trees and stuff covering the driveways. Like, you can't really tell. And I was kind of iffy about going down anybody's driveway while I was there. I stayed to the main roads. I just wish my videos would have came out. My phones were so crappy back then. And the one I was taking videos with, the battery died like so quick. So it was so hard for me to keep a video going with it. And then my friend's vehicle I was with didn't have a place to put a car charger. Or it did, and I don't think it worked. So it was like really hard to keep my phone charged. I don't know if I'd say I was really scared. Maybe a little bit more intimidated because, of all the stories you hear about hollers. So I'm not saying I was scared, but the person I was with, she lives in the Beach Creek area. So she's like flying up and down all these curvy roads, and I'm like, chill, dude, chill. If you go off the side of this damn hill, you like it's just like a drop. Like you're tumbling. The car and all is gonna be tumbling. There is no guardrails on most of these roads, like just by like where the creeks are. But yeah, it was kind of a little bit intimidating knowing how the people are like. Yeah, they're the type of people that shoot first, then ask questions. So, but it was like me and one other elder. She's not an old lady, but she's older than I am. So it was kind of, yeah, maybe we should have brought somebody else with us type thing. But me, I am too hot headed and I want to do what I want to do when I want to do it. And I was so wanting to go to Ben Hill Road. We should have waited. But when I got there was people sitting in the driveway. At first, I thought it was other YouTubers, but they weren't. They looked like Hawkins, some of Hawkins County's finest. They look like they've probably been to Fred Hills a couple times. Just saying, in my opinion. But they were like, nobody can go up this driveway. We're supposed to tell people to go away And if they don't, call the law. I was like, okay, I'm not trying to go up the driveway. I'm just trying to look. And she's like, oh, you're not allowed to take video or pictures. I was like, I don't know what country you're from, lady, but in the United States, it's not against the law to take pictures of trees. And that's all I seen was trees, literally. This day, anyway. But yeah, I was the only one to run into these people this day. And it was the day of Summer's Vigil. So if I would have waited a little bit longer, I probably would have been able to. And like I told the lady, look, if I really wanted to get up there, I could climb. I'm not afraid to climb things. I was in gymnastics way too long. I used to have to climb trees to get in my brother's clubhouses, man. Like, I'm not scared to climb. My lighter's dying, y'all, and there's plenty of fluid in it. I don't know if I just turned it up or down. Oh, this is not good. Dude, chill out. Lay down somewhere. Lay down. No, I think his is more straight. From what I remember, it was straight. But the Wells driveway is definitely up a hill, and you can't get up there by a car because you'll bottom out. You have to have a 4-wheel drive SUV or truck. But somebody was telling me earlier, they were talking about like that they didn't believe that the dog trail was really made by the dogs. They thought maybe by bikes and the humans walking up and down it. Excuse me. That's a good possibility, but the the width of this trail, plus with all the new trees growing up and stuff, I think it would be impossible to ride a dirt bike down this trail. Maybe a regular bike, but I wouldn't even trust it unless you're really, really good at bike riding because it is so steep. And it at the bottom, it literally like a little ledge and then into the creek. So if you do not know how to jump something, don't even try. I doubt a bike went up and down this hill. I'm just saying. And a 4-wheeler wouldn't even fit down this trail. I just keep thinking like maybe she did walk off because they said she didn't have no shoes on, so that would be a good reason why she didn't have her scent because with it being hot, the blacktop is hot. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna walk through the creek. You're not gonna burn the hell out of your feet. Yeah, like it's I don't know, it's something else down there. And like I said, like they were like, oh, we're supposed to call the law. Well, first off, call the law. I'm not doing nothing illegal. And second off, I will be gone before the damn police get here. It's not like they roam that area. So it's going to take at least 35 minutes for them to arrive. And I will be gone way before then. What are you going to do then? What are you going to tell them? That I was taking pictures of trees? Or that I was talking shit to you? Because Don told me he didn't have nobody was supposed to be there. Candace wasn't there. Nobody was supposed to be there. He said he was not even aware that somebody was sitting at the bottom of his driveway. And I was like, yes, sir. I got shooed away. But he did invite me back. He's like, well, when we're there, you're more than welcome to come if you'd like to. And I was like, well, I hope you know that I would never come alone. I'd probably be with other people. He's like, that's fine. Like, we're not there to search. We're just there to have a conversation with them. But if he says you're more than welcome to look around, I will look around. But I wouldn't do it without their consent. I would never trespass. Regardless, if it says no trespassing, you do not trespass. Even though it takes forever for the law to get out there, if you are caught on any type of surveillance, they will catch you. I'm not saying Hawkins County is the brightest because we know they aren't. But we still got to look at them like they are some type of law enforcement. I haven't figured out what, but they are some type of law enforcement. This damn lighter's driving me crazy. Where is my Bic? Where was my electric lighter? I'm not going to sit here and kill my finger. Please work. Damn it. Found a Bic that didn't work. I'm having a hard time lighting a cigarette because my damn lighter does not want to work. I have a hard time keeping a cigarette lit because I talk and I just don't think about it. Where's my electric one? It's not in my memory box. Huh. Uh-oh. I lost it. Well, I found all my damn cough drops. Why I couldn't find them? They're all at the bottom of my basket.